Back here live on the Dawn Show, Dawn Stensel-Menti with Marilyn Russell, 95.7, Neil Zorin, Delco Times. So today, sad news that Shirley Temple Black died at the age of 85. America's most famous child star ever.
On the good ship,
lollipop.
Wait a minute, we've all been humming it and singing it all morning.
We're bringing back Ben and Jerry's again.
But think about this child star who got the Depression era and war era folks through that with her cheerfulness
and brilliant.
And went on to be an ambassador.
Look at her eyes, and when she dances, and you're doing Good Ship Lollipop, now I'm doing the little dance to it.
But think about what she evokes, and then think of our other child stars, whether it's Justin Bieber or Lindsay Lohan.
Well, different time and different place. I mean,
what happened?
The internet. I mean, these kids are inundated, I think, with sex and images, and so much has changed in our culture.
And more than that is things like hip hop. Shirley Temple didn't want to grow up and be bad. Shirley Temple's career ended because people didn't accept her as an adult, even though she made some adult movies.
That is very in fashion.
And then she did some storybook theater, and then she went to be an ambassador and things like that. But today's stars, Justin Bieber doesn't want to be clean anymore. Miley Cyrus, who's a little bit more witty about it, doesn't want to be clean. Somebody like Lindsay Lohan or Paris Hilton, you want to say, you have all that money, buy a chauffeur, don't drive. If you want to drink, at least don't drive. I mean, those are worst addictions as well we talked before.
But they want to shake the good girl, good boy image that they grow up with.
So the tattoos come, and then the hair, and then the bad behavior, and
no one steps in again.
Well, I was happy, speaking of stepping in, for Britney Spears, because I'm a fan of hers, that somebody did step in her life.
Right, her family took charge.
Her family, she has children, and she got it together.
And thankfully, she only shaved her head and did, crazy stuff like that. Well, Miley, I'm a little more concerned about, certainly, because I think she's really out of control.
Although, unlike Justin Bieber, she said, look, I never broke any laws. I want to talk quickly about Michael Samms, who's the first gay, professional football player.
He's certainly not the first.
Right.
It's the first we know about.
Right. So, and I love that you said that, because everybody said, oh, look at that team they knew since August. I'm like, do you know what teams hide with the mistresses and who's doing this and who's on the down low? And they hide a lot of stuff.
There's 1,000 men playing football. You think none of them are gay just by percentage?
Alone, yeah. I'm disappointed in some of the comments that I've heard from national players in the NFL. Had you heard those, Neil?
I haven't really heard those. I've heard sports talk people, but it is the same thing when you talked about addiction, Marilyn. Come out. I've been out since I was a kid, because I think that is really the politics. Forget anything else. If you're out, what you're saying is it's matter of fact, and that's what I aim for as a gay person. I want life to be matter of fact. It's just one tick on a lot of ticks that describe me. And the more people come out, the more ordinary it is.
Right.
I loved what Michael Samms said. Why should he be judged on his sexual orientation?
Right.
It's about how talented the kid is on the field. But a lot of the NFL players that I've heard in various interviews said, not for long. That's what NFL stands for. And they worry that people are not willing to accept him in that arena, which is a shame. Sad.
And you hear about religion, and you hear about all the other arguments. The point is, can the man tackle? He's a safety.
Yeah.
Can he tackle? Can he bat a ball away from somebody? Can he intercept?
That's all I want to know.
Right, and if he can do that, hey, he's worth, what's the difference what he is? The funny thing about it is, I don't look at every man and want every man, just like you don't look at every man and want every man, married or not. You just, everything picks and chooses. I'm not going to go into a locker room and start flirting or groping.
Right. But I may be fighting you for the same man later on.
Well, that's okay. But you know what?
Hands off, dude.
In our case, it's his.
Valentine's Day. I have no date.
It's his choice. It's his vector that matters.
Well, I love, though, that a lot of people in Philadelphia said our Philadelphia team would take him. Philadelphia would love him because, and I love that people said that. And we're the city of brotherly love. Hello, but I do think we rock, and we're the Northeast, and we're more accepting, and we just want our teams to excel, for crying out loud.
He'll go to the San Francisco 49ers. He'll be fine.
San Fran or Philly, those are good choices for him, for sure.
Atlanta or maybe Houston or Charlotte, maybe not, but why not? if I'm on a team, I don't care about anybody's orientation or anything. I want to know about their talent. Right. And I'm a big believer that talent will out over everything. That's why Charlie Sheen works.
Yes.
That's why Robert Downey Jr. works. That's why Lindsay Lohan can get a job if they'll insure her.
That's why I'm the oldest girl in radio. Because I never give up.
Because you're awesome.
Talent works.
And a column for 30 years. How many people can say that?
There you go.
On that note, we'll be right back. Hang in there. Having way too much fun with my friends Neil Zorn, Marilyn Russell, 95.7. So you do have Valentine's Day plans this Friday.
I do. I'm working for much of it, but we have our 10th annual Mile of Meat. That's where we line up all the guys along that brick wall of the Manayunk Brewery and Restaurant.
And this is M-E-E-T.
M-E-E-T. Whatever way you want to spell it, it's going down this Friday. We have Matthew Schuler from The Voice.
Love him.
He will be entertaining us. We have Maria Papadakis from Philly.com.
Love her.
We have, I don't know, a whole bunch of people that are coming, and the guys have all pre-registered. So there we go. You know, we'll be fighting over the same man this coming Friday in Manayunk. Perfect.
Well, you're going to meet your future love of your life.
From your mouth to God's ears, Dawn.
I won't have to go about Valentine's Day for Lent.
Tell me what your blog again.
It's neilspaper.com, and it's theater reviews in Philadelphia and movie reviews and various interviews with people. And it's getting, right now it's only 5 months, and I've already in the last 2 months eclipsed what I did from September to December. So it's getting about 100 views or more a day.
Come Friday and interview Matthew Schuler. What an it factor.
That would be great.
He's going to be a superstar.
That would be great.
Unbelievable.
Neil Zorn, Marilyn Russell, too much fun. We got to have you back. Have a great one, everybody.